So guys, we're going to be looking at these ratcheting bit sets today. I want to look at three different things on each one. One of them is the drive tools, what's included, ratchet, handle, whatever you have. Completeness of the kit, as far as do you have sockets and bits, just bits? What kind of extensions do you have? Bit holders do you have? And the ease of setup. How easy is it to get the handle out, the ratchet out, the sockets, the bits, things like that. So we're going to be taking a look over here at the bench, and we're going to go through them one at a time in no particular order. Let's go. Okay, guys, we're going to start out with the Worth bit set. I just got this. You can go to Worth USA site. They have them on sale now. Of course, this is December, late December 2025. I don't know if they'll be on sale for long. But this one's got 14 bits. It's got 6 sockets. It's got this same little bit driver. And this bit driver is almost exactly like the one that Icon sells in their little bit set. Just like Icon, it's got this little white dot. It's got this little white dot here. If you line up these row of white dots here, you can go in and make it a T-handle. Or, of course, you can make it an extension. The cool thing about these little sockets here are low profile. If you can see here, very nice. You just click them in, and look at the low profile here. I mean, this thing is really nice. It's got a little selector switch here. It is a locking flex head. There's a little push button here to lock it. And of course, like I said, you got your selector switch here. A little thumb wheel if you want to start out the socket or screw. You just pull it out. Now to put a bit in, same way. Very low profile. This thing is very nice. Very happy with this Worth set here. I don't know where these are made. Of course, this is a German company. Worth is a German company. So these are the metric sockets. So that's the thing. You know, you talk about drive tools. You do have a ratchet, but you do not have a handle here. And when you look at completeness, the only thing you're missing really are your SAE sockets. If you need those, you could buy those individually. So really, you could have a complete set if you just bought a little set of sockets like this, because you do have this little holder here to hold a 1/4-inch sockets. So that's the Worth 23 piece. Now, I got another Worth, and it's a little different. And I don't know, this one's got zebra quality on the top, so it is a little different. The difference is, you can see, you got this little ratchet here with a handle on it. It's still the through bit ratchet type, but it's just got a little handle on it. You've got a magnetic bit holder here, and you've got a little socket adapter here. You also have a small socket adapter if you want to be a little tight with it. Now, let's look at the difference here. I don't know what this zebra quality, if you look, remember how low profile these were in this other set. Well, these are the full set of ratchet, or full set of sockets here. It's got zebra actually inscribed on it. Now, zebra is supposed to be their top of the line brand here. This wall of the socket is a lot thicker on these zebra ones. Not near as compact, of course, but it is a very nice set. You still have the same amount of bits here and same amount of sockets. So the main difference here is the ratchet itself. So there again, you've got SAE here, and if you want to, you would have to buy, of course, another set here. For ease of setup, I mean, you couldn't get any easier for these two. They're laid out right here. This one's got a foam with this little plastic here that looks like carbon fiber, and this one is a harder foam, as you can tell, very hard. But everything is laid out, very nicely laid out for you. So that is the two Worth. Now, we'll be ranking these. And I'll be picking the one I like the most, but these Worth are very nice bit sets. Let's get to the next one. Okay, the next one is the Craftsman V series. This is a 1/4-inch drive. Now, this one is in the SAE, and they do make them in the metric. But as you can see here, another pretty complete set. Now, this one, when you look at drive tools, you have the handle and the ratchet, and I mean, it is this is a heavy-duty ratchet, full 1/4-inch. The only thing I do not like about this is the back drag is just terrible on it. Look at that. I mean, It is stiff. It may break in with use. I have hardly used this thing. I bought it last summer when they were on sale. I think I paid $40 for this one. But it does have a full set of the SAE. Now, there's a lot of sockets here. You can see all the bits. You got a 3-inch extension up here. You got another extension here. You got a wobble adapter here. On this one, you do have all of your security Torx, which is very nice. Only thing you don't have with this one is your metric socket. So you would have to buy an individual socket set. But you know what, really, I mean, for this little, that's a complete set right there. So this is a very nice set. So that's a Craftsman V series. Okay, now let's get into the Icon sets. I got a couple here from Icon. I think you all know what they are. This is the original meme tool. This one just has your drive bits, no sockets. But boy, do you have a lot of bits here. All these are the security Torx, and it goes all the way down. I think this is the T7 to T40. But look at all the bits. So this is the same type of ratchet. You see a little white dot, same type of ratchet that was on that Zebra or on the Worth. Just a small set, no sockets. So really, I mean, if you want just a pure bit set with no sockets, this is not a bad deal. But you do need some type of a handle. If you want a handle, you're going to have to buy one separately. This is a larger set from Icon. As you can tell, now it is a complete set. Very nice. You got your handle here. You got your ratchet. Now, this is not that through bit ratchet. It is actually a 1/4-inch drive ratchet here. You got your SAE sockets up here. You got your metric down here. You have all the bits. You've got a locking bit holder here. You got a 4-inch extension and a little 2-inch extension with your wobble adapter here. I mean, this is a complete set. So, I mean, no longer do you need, you don't need any of these anymore. You got everything you need right here. You know, they're very nice sockets. Nice, deep sides to them. So this one's definitely worth looking into. The only thing about this one is the size. It's a little bit larger than some of the other ones we're going to be looking at. But when you look at drive tools, you have all the drive tools, you have complete setup, and the ease of setup is very easy with this also. So that's the Icon. All right, next up is the Klein Tools, the 32502. This one does not have a ratchet, but it does have these deep well sockets. Now, this is the SAE from 1/4 to 9/16. You got a full array of bits here. Very nice setup. Now, this one here, you got your socket adapter for a 1/4-inch socket. And then you got a locking bit holder here also. This little part here, so this operates just like your typical impact rated 11-in-1. You got a 1/4-inch, of course, nut driver here. You got a 5/16 nut driver here. All these bits are double-sided that come on here. You can tell I just bought this. This is still very well oiled up. This is a nice setup. So if you're familiar with the 11-in-1, you're basically getting your 11-in-1 with all these bits, these sockets, and these 2 adapters here. Of course, the thing you're not getting is your drive tools, such as your ratchet. Not a complete set. Ease of setup, not really. I tell you, these, I mean, I like these Kleins. But when you get into using these, and you have to flip them around and, you know, things like that, you have to make sure they're set up right. Now, this is not your flip sockets where you can flip them over, so a little bit easier to use. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, this is just your typical 1/4-inch drive, so that's not too bad as far as the Klein sockets here. The main downfall of this one is no ratchet. You know, of course, you could easily, you know, get a little 1/4-inch ratchet, bring with it. You can get another bit rail if you want some SAE. So when you look at this one, basically the setup is going to look like this if you want a complete set. This is your classic Tool Check Plus by Wera. This is in the metric. You got 5.5 to 13. They do make them in the SAE. To get to your bits, you just simply pull this down and you can see how they separate here. The thing about these Tool Check Plus, you get plenty of bits. And plus you also get 5 of these diamond bits that are really heavy duty. Now, these are all 1-inch bits. You see you got your security bits there. So, I mean, you do have a full set of bits. You've got 7 ratchets or sockets here. You do have this little holder here, which I think is anemic, but you do have a holder. You do have a ratchet. There is your, if you want to put your sockets on, you just put that in there. And you do put one of my favorite one of my favorite adapters here is the wrap adapter for the bits. So this is a very nice set. I tell you, the only thing you're missing here is the SAE. You could always get the, you know, another bit rail, and that's what you're looking at right there. You got a complete set. Now, is it optimal? No. This ratchet here is very small. This handle here is very small. That's the only downside to using something like this. But other than that, you have a nice complete set here. Now next, which I think I typically like a little bit better, is this little small one. Now you can buy this. This was in the Advent 2024 calendar. Or you can also buy it now. You can buy it as part of the modular set. So this is your modular set here, which this basically comes with it. The only thing you're getting on the modular set versus this is you're getting one more socket, which is a 7mm socket. So we'll just take a look at the modular set, but you can buy these separate if you get the Advent calendar. Now, one thing I did here, which I really like, is I replaced this typical one that comes with this 838 RAS. It's the ratcheting handle. You can lock it here. What I really like about this one is the way this ratchet operates. I mean, once you get it put together, then now you got something you can work with. Unlike this small little ratchet here, look at the difference. I mean, this is like a full-size ratchet. You still have your selector switch here, your through bit. Here's your little adapter there for your sockets. Everything is color-coded. Everything is numbered, as you can see. You got a magnetic bit holder here. Just a very nice set. I tell you, I like this set better than the typical Tool Check Plus. Just seems to work out better for me. And you can also get a larger handle with it. Of course, with this modular, you know, you also get this little precision driver here. On this precision driver, you got 12 bits here. You got your handle here, magnetic handle here. And then if you flip it around on the back, you got another 8 bits here. So you got 20 bits total, 7 metric Allen keys on the side. So this is a complete kit. The only bad thing is it does not, you know, it's a little bit thicker. And of course it does not have, this is all you get is these 4 sockets. So again, you'd have to end up buying you a bit rail like that. But still not too bad. So let's look, drive tools. Yep, you got basically all the drive tools you need. Completeness, it is complete except for your SAE sockets and ease of setup. Now you do have to do a little bit of setup with this, with the handle, with this, you know, putting your socket adapter on. So it's not the easiest, but it is a nice complete set, sans the little sockets here. Now, one of my favorite in this category is the Hazet. I tell you, I really like this Hazet. You got 2-inch bits here, which a lot of them do not come with 2-inch bits. This one comes with 2-inch and a full array of 1-inch bits. It is basically exactly like the Tool Check Plus, except you get these 2-inch bits. And I do like the way the handle and the ratchet fit in here. They seem like they fit in here a little bit nicer. Same type of small ratchet. Not ideal, but you know what? It works. And same type of small handle here. I do like the way these here work. You just click them on and off. You push it down, twist it, and it locks. I like that a lot better than the compression fittings. These Hazet sockets are very high quality, and the Hazet bits are very high quality. So this is the Hazet 2300 Smart Holder. Hey, look at drive tools. You have all the drive tools. It's pretty complete, other than, you know, you still need your SAE sockets. And ease of setup, yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's basically exactly like your Tool Check Plus. Now this one is going to you pay a premium for this one. I think this one's probably about $30, $35 more than the Wera. But it is a very, very nice set from Hazet. Okay, next I got a little budget option here. Now this is the Cobalt 35-piece right angle bit set. I tell you, I am very impressed with this because it comes with 5 SAE and 5 metric sockets. Plus you get all of these bits. So this ratchet's got a little 1/4-inch bit adapter here. On the other side, you got a 5/16 drive that you can put your little socket adapter on here. Let's grab one of these sockets, and it does have a ball detent, so it locks on pretty tight. Now, you can grab one of your bits. Now, both sides has a selector switch, so you got a double-headed ratchet here. Just a very nice, I tell you, for what I paid, I think this was $31 at Lowe's for this Cobalt set. And I mean, it is a complete set. So you have the drive tools. The only thing you don't have is a handle. This Cobalt, I didn't even know these existed till I started looking around at Lowe's and found this one. Like I said, both of them have selector switches here. Listen to the pretty nice sounding ratchet. Just a very nice set. Now, you know, for $31, you're going to be giving up something. So probably when you look at them, these sockets are not going to be the same, of course. You could tell this one's a little bit thicker wall on this Hazet socket. These just don't seem like very nice, though. Very like number 14 here, you can see them very easy. Chrome sockets. Of course, these are going to be a little bit shorter and probably a little bit better machine than the Cobalt, but it's probably around $70 less than the Hazet also. So what a nice set this is. So that's the Cobalt 35 piece, the double-headed ratchet. Now, last on the list is this little Wiha set. I'm telling you, for tiny, look at the form factor here. Look how small this is. Now, all you're getting are these bits, though, just like your Icon set here. You know, you're just getting the bits, but you do get this. This is a pretty nice little ratchet here with a nice big selector switch here. Very fine. Listen to this. Very fine ratchet. You get a locking bit holder below here, and look at all the bits you get. The cool thing about this is how small it is. I mean, this thing just fits. Look how much smaller it is. And, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the only thing you don't get is an extension. You basically get all the bits other than the security bits and the extension. So very nice set from Wiha. I think this thing was like $29 and this is $40. Of course, I don't know, you probably always get them on sale. But regular price is $30 and $40. So let's pick the top ones. First off, we're going to start out with our budget selection. The budget selection has got to be this very cool looking Cobalt set here. We just went over it. I mean, to me, you get SAE, you get metric. It is a complete set. The only thing you don't get with it is a drive handle. But for $31, what a nice tool this is from Cobalt. So check them out if you want to look at them at Lowe's. The one that's completely full and complete is this one. This is the Icon set because it's got the handle, the ratchet, all of your SAE and metric and all the bits, your extensions, everything you need is in this set. I tell you, it is very nice, and this thing comes in very handy. When you have this and you're going to whatever, put together furniture or whatever, you know you got the socket you need for it. Very nice set. Now, this is not the smallest. You can see how thick it is. This one, this Hazet, is my next pick. And it is the Hazet 2300 Smart Holder. The only reason I'm picking this one, along with this one, is how thin it is. And you get 2-inch bits here, full array of sockets, but you do not get your SAE. But everything else is pretty much complete on this Hazet. If you disagree, let me know. But this is our picks right here for the favorite. For the thinness, you get the Hazet. The fullness, you get the Icon. And for the budget, you get the Cobalt. See you guys next week.